Still a family. What's good? What's happening? Let me adjust this microphone. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Get ready for what we gonna do. See if we can win a game 1 or 2. Truth is, this Steeler team is boo boo. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, folks? Quick stream tonight, man. One game only. It looks like I have Stream Bot and Stream Elements bot running at the same time, so I got to fix that. So if Stream Elements or Nightbot interferes with you guys, please bear with me. I'll get that together. But let's take a quick look at the roster right now, guys. This is the final week of preseason. Shout outs to Jacob Reed. I like to say that early if he's to see this, still using his slider set, and I will show you guys that as well. And we're going to see who's going to make the 53, man. Just want to kind of go through, see who might stand out for us in the last game of preseason. As you can see, I'm 2-1. Don't really care about the record in that regard. And we got 8 players that we need to cut. And let's take a look and see who the suggested 8 players are. You got Drew Long there, tight end. He has a little bit of speed there, 83, 75 catching, of course. His overall is not great. So he's probably going to be a practice squad guy. Same thing with Dax Raymond. He has decent speed as well and a little bit better catching. But we currently have 5 tight ends on the roster. You guys know we have Mark Andrews. So we'll take a look at the roster and see who we may want to keep in that regard. Chris Wilcox, right outside linebacker. We'll take a look and see, where he lines up as far as who else is at right outside linebacker. Kendall Stark here, Matthew Tyson, Manny Watts, Marcelino Ball, and that's the kid that we drafted late. So here's a guy that we probably want to keep on the practice squad. We'll see. And Antoine Brooks, here's another guy that, of course, the Steelers drafted last season in the real world, second-year guy now. We'll see what we want to do with him. And then, Osimile. Not sure why they have him there, being as that he is one of our starters. So I'm really not understanding why he's there. But whatever. And then Tim Jernigan. So there you have it, guys. Let's take a look as well at some of the free agents. We did pick up Desmond Trufant. Let's see who else is out there. Give me a second, guys, as I just double check to make sure the stream is on. I believe it is. Yes, it is. It is running. Look at this. Le'Veon Bell. We don't need him. But Le'Veon Bell there, but here's some of the top talent. Cornerbacks. You got Greedy Williams sitting in free agency. Like I said, we already picked up Desmond Trufant. We already have Sidney Jones. Sidney Jones is injured right now. But there's a couple guys to keep an eye on. And I also want to see who might potentially be cut by other teams. So maybe a couple of more guys we might want to pick up, once this game concludes. But there you have it. But again, let's take a look at the injuries as far as our squad. Some of this stuff you guys didn't see because I played all of the preseason games. So Sidney Jones is one of the main ones, which actually he is the only injured guy right now. Torn labrum. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, but that is pretty much, only person that we're dealing with right now. But I'll give you guys a quick skim again through the roster before we start this game because I want to play this one game and be out of here. A little quick Sunday night stream. So we'll just show you guys, by the roster. Quarterbacks, you guys know we have Dwayne Haskins and Nick Foles as our backup veteran. We have Najee Harris, Benny Snell, Anthony McFarland, and whoever this kid is, Austin Walter. I have it selected to where it will fill the roster for me, so I didn't pick this guy. I didn't put him on the team. Derek Watt, receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster, Deontay Johnson, Claypool, Chris Olave, Tylan Watson, and Darren Cleveland, whoever this guy is. Tight ends, we have Mark Andrews, Jake Ferguson, Zach Gentry, and then these guys here. I'm not really familiar with Ferguson, so let's see what he has. Middle of the road type of dude. I know they don't show no love to blocking tight ends, so none of these guys look like they'll help us in that area, but we'll see who we keep. Oh, my bad. I jumped out of there a little too soon. What's up, folks? How y'all doing, man? Glad you guys are hanging out with me tonight. Should be a quick one. Then I'm going to go spend some time with the wifey, man, before the weekend concludes. Left tackles, Dylan Randuns, Darren Gray. Osemele is my starting left guard, which is, again, is weird that they suggested that I cut him where there's nobody else really behind him. Of course, you got Kevin Dotson there, is a guy we want to continue to work on. All right. Alec Lindstrom is our center. Jared Patterson is the backup. David DeCastro is the right guard. And, we're kind of using Kevin Dotson as more of that swing guard. He can play both sides. He came out of college as a right guard. And then you got Donovan Jennings. Struggling, guys. We are struggling. So we might pick up an offensive lineman depending on who's in free agency. Here's who we have at the left end position. We got Jernigan playing right end again. I don't know why. System told me to cut him. Malik Jackson is our D tackle. A couple of these guys we're going to get rid of. We'll probably keep this kid on the practice squad. Bugs will probably be the backup. TJ Watt and Wembley. As you can see, we really don't have nothing behind TJ Watt. Leighton Vander Esch. This is one of the biggest free agent signings. Along with Devin Bush, UG3, and Robert Spillane. Alex Highsmith, and you guys see Rum, the second. And then here's Wilcox. So, again, really nothing behind Highsmith. And Highsmith is really, still trying to build him up. I'll show you guys what his strongest suit is right there. Finesse, a 78. This guy is a 76, so that's something that you can work on, that one particular attribute. Cornerback position is where we're struggling. Steven Nelson, look at this, our best corner, which in the real world, no longer with the Steelers. Desmond Trufant, Sidney Jones, Anthony Brown, Justin Lane, and Cam Sutton. Not great, right? But we'll make things do. Minka Fitzpatrick is our lone free safety, but we'll have a couple guys here that we will allow to kind of be that backup as well. We're going to at least keep 4 of these guys. So it probably will be Hufanga, perhaps Antoine Brooks. Those will probably be the guys who are going to round out the safety position. I might keep 5. We'll see. Chris Boswell, and then Lack Edwards is the punter. So let's get to the game, man. Let's get to it. Actually, let's peek really quick and see. Let's see what's going on at the left tackle or right tackle position. Nothing. So yeah, the line is just what it is. Oops. I need to do all here. Here we go. D Ford is out there. Okay, is a left end. Let's see what we got at the outside linebacker position. Tay Davis, Michael Kendricks may be worth giving a look. 86 speed. His tackling is probably pretty decent. 76. Let's look at the right side. Quincy Williams, Jermaine Carter Jr. Some speedy guys here. Look at this guy, Nathan Gary. I remember Nathan Gary. He was decent too, man. 78 tackle, 84 tackle. Who was that? I don't know that kid. 82, Nick Vigil. So we may have some other options, man, to take a look at in terms of right outside linebacker. I think we can improve that area. Hit power 80, block shed 80, hit power is 87. They don't really give you nothing in the pass rush category. But we'll see. All right, let's get to it, man, so I can play this game and be out of here. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? Got some comments out there. I'll get to your comments here in just a second. You would take Bell back on a cheap deal? I don't know, man. 23 days until MLB The Show. Absolutely. You guys will definitely be seeing that on the channel. What's up, Ron? How you doing, man? Still a Nation. No, I haven't really done any mock drafts. Oh, let me cut the music off. My bad, guys. 1 second. 1 second. No, I haven't really done any mock drafts of my own. I typically don't. A lot of times I will try to guesstimate who we're going to pick first and second round. It's always hard for me, man, to try to guesstimate who's going to be in later rounds. I allow other guys to do that. Other people who are a little more familiar with that than I am. So. But yeah, I haven't done any. What's kind of weird that I've noticed, man, and I don't know if EA people will see this, but there's quite a few coaches that are on different teams, and I don't know why. I really don't know what that's all about. And again, I don't know. I don't know why that's happened. I mean, I know I'm using a custom roster, so maybe that's the case, but I noticed like Gruden wasn't with the Raiders. As you can see, Flores is with Tampa Bay. It was some other coaches, man, that was weird. I don't know what that's about. I really don't know what that's about. All right, let's do it, man. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the sliders, man. Forgot to show you the sliders, but I'll show them to you guys if I remember. Somebody remind me after the game. Some of you guys probably have already seen them, but again, I'm using Jacob Reed sliders. He's on YouTube, and I made some minor moderations to him, which he told me that he was going to try those as well. So I'm curious to see what his thoughts were on those. So Jacob, if you're seeing this, man, let me know. Here's another thing I don't like about preseason and Madden. Again, for one, you can't do mass subs. And I'll tell you the second part here in a second. No mass subs, right? And then for two, this is not following the real protocol of the real NFL. There's no way any starters would be playing in this fourth preseason game. The rotation is horrible. And, somebody will probably mess around and get hurt in this game, too. Oh, defense all over us. I don't like that, man. I really don't. I really don't like that. Just do something light here. I'm not trying to, really get down the field. I'm just trying to see if I can maybe get Juju across the middle there. Keep an eye on Andrews. There we go. Not Juju. Johnson. I meant Deontay Johnson. Dwayne Haskins put that thing on the money, right? AW, what's up, brother? I'm telling you, man. For you guys that may have seen, my video a little earlier, or perhaps the trailer for that esports boxing club, when I see stuff like that, man, it just puts pressure on all of these games, man. I mean, I can't even really say all of these. I'm really talking about Madden. Madden's got to step it up, man. I'm tired of just the basics. You know what I mean? And it sucks that I have the knowledge of what's going on in the building. Sometimes I wish that maybe I never would have, became a game changer years ago and had that affiliation and saw it behind the scenes. Because it's worse when ooh, let's go, Benny. Let's go. That's how you bounce it outside. Benny, let's go. Give him some. We don't go out of bounds around here. We don't go out of bounds around here. Let's go. We don't go out of bounds around these parts. Let's watch this. Let's go, Benny. Yeah. Yeah. Benny Snell trying to let us know, man, that it ain't all about Najee Harris. Let's get into the film room really quick, guys. Again, people laugh when I say this, but I play Madden enough to know the game has potential, man. You guys know the areas that I've always talked about if they could just address. If you address player interaction, right? One-to-one interactions. Get rid of them two-man animations, those forced outcomes. Make physics relevant at all times, everywhere. Physics has to augment the situation and augment animations, meaning animations should be able to be broken. And then boost the AI. If you do those three things, it makes this game totally different in so many different areas, right? But here's a positive. Let's take a look at what's going on the line play. Here's a positive. It's a positive. You know, the contextual awareness here. Well, I'm allowed to cut back. You got the footwork there. I like that. Now let's take a look at this guy and see what I kind of like about this. Now, some people will say this is a bad pursuit angle. Let's take a closer look at it. So Whitehead is coming. He's kind of coming on a straight line here. But then I'm able to edge him, right? Because the player movement, because what they've done with the player movement, he can't just get there. Let me show you. Now, pursuit angles could always be better, but I like how he's unable to just zip there and get to me. You know, I'm already going where I'm going. I strung it out, and then I'm able to turn the corner. And then you get the, you know, again, on the next gen version of Madden, the player movement is, to me, much more realistic than it is on the current gen. And that's probably the more positive aspect of the PS5 and the Xbox Series version of the game is player movement. That's going to be the biggest upgrade that you'll see. But I'm telling you, man, this game is not as bad as some people would say. There are issues. You know, shout outs to my guys. Oh God, see, look at this. See? He shouldn't even be in the game. But if he's hurt, we just gonna have to deal with it. Shout outs to my guy Zan. You know, guys like that, Relly, that find all of the problems and bugs and in coverage. I know those things too. You know, these are things that they have to take time to address. They have to. The bosses got to let the devs go to work. Get it. But I feel like on the surface, let's keep him out for a minute. On the surface, man, this game could go from to really quickly if they address those key areas. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of work to do, but I think the work can be done. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Get there. Come on, Juju. Get there. Yeah, I agree with that, Scorpion. It definitely looked like the angle wasn't the greatest, and then he tried to make up for it, and it was too late. But, you know, it really takes time playing the game to find out what's really happening. Because I've seen situations where, you know, the pursuit angles were better. Could be a ratings thing. But then again, we all know that's something that, as you know, globally that the game can improve upon. All right, let's see what this corner is doing. Just really quick. Murphy bunting. Yep. He stands there and he allows Juju to get inside of him. I like that. What I'm saying is I like the fact that I was able to get inside of him. That's a quick throw. And look at how fast I threw the ball. Look. Ball is out. See what I'm saying? That's just football acumen from me. Now, of course, we can always argue and say, man, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. I get it. But I threw this on purpose quickly to see how it would play out. Would this guy warp into a PBU? I do stuff like that all the time. That's how I test the game out. But look at when I throw the ball. Look, ball is out already. Arm is already cocked back. That's safety. Safety. The corner ain't supposed to be able to get there. Ball is on the money. No warp, no shift. Change direction here. And was almost able to get to the house. See what I'm saying? If they get rid of the two-man animations, allow physics to be turned on and dictate the outcome for every single aspect of this game, and you continue to build on the AI, allowing them to think on the fly and coverage, you know, don't have guys. Oh, my goodness. Yo, I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot of stopping and pausing tonight, but bruh, we got to take a look at that. Hold on, let's see if they show it. Nah, look. See what it says there? Aggressive tackling was on. I'll finish my point in a moment. Look. Oh, my goodness. Benny Snell. Yowza. Bam. Ooh. Yeah, he ate it. Wow. And like I tell people, in this game, to me, the most physics that you will see in the game is within the tackling. Tackling is where you see how physical the game could be if they just open it up and allow these physics to play out all the time, man. Yo, they not playing down here. What was I saying before that, guys? I can't remember. I was saying something about physics. Y'all gonna have to help me with my thought. This ain't gonna work. Let me see. Good D. I probably should have threw that. I'm gonna go for it. It's preseason. I'm gonna go for it. I probably should have threw that up. Let's see. We're gonna sneak Juju here on the backside. If I get one-on-one, I'm gonna try to throw a fade to Claypool. Let's try it and see what happens. He threw it short. Picked off. That's an area that they have to improve as well, man. The passing game, even though it's opened up a little more with these sliders, but, well, I did try to throw it to the back of the pylon. It just didn't go where I wanted it to go, and he was able to undercut it. I can't remember what I was saying before. If you guys can recall what I was saying, let me know. Let me know. I don't remember what I was saying before that big hit. But yeah, man, there's so much that they could do, man. Let's go. No, sir. That's all I'm saying, man, is if the people who cut the check allow the devs to go to work, man, we could have a much better game than what we have. Oh, I know another point I wanted to make. I'll say it here in a moment. Oh, gosh. My boy Zoo Effect was saying, man, as we watch the Esports Boxing Club trailer, he feels like he's been deprived of a great football game for so many years, and I have to agree. Just, if you see the evolution of that game and what they're trying to do with that game, just imagine what this game could be, man. Imagine what Madden could be, or any football game for that matter, if 2K was still making them right now. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to think. There you go. Good coverage, guy. It's really sad when you think of it from that perspective, man, that I'm still sitting here breaking down things, and I'm like, oh, this is decent. There's potential here. I shouldn't be doing that. The game should already be, like, on a level to where the gameplay is going to be tight. You know what I mean? It should already be where, whether you hate or love 2K, whether you hate or love MLB The Show, you know what to expect with their gameplay. You know what I'm saying? You already know what you're going to get. There's no mystery. You know what I'm saying? You already know the gameplay going to be good. It might have its flaws, but the gameplay. Let's go. Oh, come on. Come on, Nelson. You got to get that. That's because I have the interceptions turned down. Every play shouldn't be a pick. Let's just look at the coverage really quick. I ran cover 9 here. See, the game shows flashes of decency. Check this out. Watch Vander Esch. Okay. Nothing coming across the middle. This is his area. He's supposed to take away here. He's a 3-rack. Right? Boom. We have a blanket out here. Blanket. And we forced Brady into an overthrow, which had a chance of being picked off. This is great. This is good coverage. And see, this is what I'm saying. When you see me play the game, you know, I'm always going to give it a fair assessment. I'm always going to say what's good, what's bad. You know, I know there's a lot of bad. There's broken coverages, and I think something even happened during the MCS. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. I heard people saying I didn't watch it. But what I'm saying is, man, there's things that are within the game. I like that reaction right there. That they just have to unlock. A lot of this stuff, man, I feel like it's half done. Like I said, those are the bosses, folks. That's time constraints. There's no reason why things work good sometimes and other times it goes crazy, right? You know, if you just use common sense, it would tell you that the underlying fundamental aspect of said feature is there. It's just that Rex Dixon used to say it all the time. There's old code underneath a lot of this stuff. Sometimes it rears its ugly head and it makes the game go haywire. Or old code that can't keep up with what they're trying to do now in terms of building new technologies on it. It won't fully flush out. You know what I'm saying? The people who cut the check has to. Oh, let's go. Oh, come on. Yo, that was game time right there. That was a perfect call. Good tackle by homeboy. I like Winfield. Oh man, that was perfect call. I had the perfect call on right there. But yeah, man, it's so many different factors, man. It's just a shame we just don't have what we should have right now. Oh, yeesh, that was close. It's just a real shame that we don't have what we should have, man. You know, we at a point where we still like, man, I hope they do this next time. Like, I'm tired of that, bro. I'm sick and tired of that. I'm serious. That's why I'm going to immerse myself in a lot of these other games, man. You know, and I played Madden from time to time, but there's so many other games out here that I'm going to have some fun with. I'm not even going to let it stress me. No! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was on me. Let me show you what I thought I saw. I thought he was going to keep running, right? I thought because I'm already was in the process of throwing it. I thought he was going to keep running and chase somebody inside. Caught me slipping right there. I had really nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to fit the ball. I wasn't going to fit it here. I wasn't going to fit it here. I may have been able to check it down, but I didn't see the check down. So that was me. And I can appreciate when I make a mistake. I'm thinking that dude was going to keep running, but it was too late. That's why y'all heard me say no so soon, because my hand was already on the button. And I got to eat that. I'm cool with that. But like I said, man, the slider set, man, and with it being on all Madden, it gives me a good challenge, man, especially with the pass rush coming. Oh. Oh my goodness. 2 Cent says, who else was it on? I mean, come on, man. Don't be cute. Don't be cute. What's up, Hollywood? Yeah, that fades are not good, man. Fades are just not. And it's funny, sometimes I'm able to pull them off. Sometimes I'm able to pull them off. I like this little ending right here. I like that.
You just see right there, each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Yeah, man. But this should be an interesting season, man, and you guys will mostly see it for the most part. Should be interesting, man. Like I said, I've really enjoyed this slider set. I enjoyed my slider set, so you guys have seen, me play on mine. But I really like the balance of what I'm getting out of this one as well. So again, look at Haskins, 2 interceptions. So like I said, you know, huge shout out to my guy, Jacob Reed. You know, outstanding slider set, man. And you know, it's gonna give you the best of Madden, if you will. I mean, it's still Madden, guys. It's still Madden. Let's go, Najee. And shout outs to my guy Hollywood Sports who's in here. He knows what I'm saying. We know Madden is not where it needs to be. You know, and you get out of it what you can when you play it. You know, nobody is saying the game is great. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? But you try to make the best out of the experience. And that's all that. Oh, let's go. Oh, where you going? Where you going? See what I mean about AI? Let me show y'all. You know, I got so many games I'm going to be playing, bro. Y'all will probably see less and less of Madden. But I'll still do the Madden streams from time to time. But where's he going? Where's Derek Watt going? Now, here's a tough situation, right? Because I'm always the one saying I want to see guys look for work. And he's looking for work for the most part. But it would be nice. And okay, let me say it from this standpoint first. It would be nice if AI was at a point where it was smart enough to where, okay, some players are just good and some players are not. I can live with that. But we know that Madden ain't programmed like that. So what I would rather see this guy do, especially since I know the blocking system is based off of predictive, you know, where they think I'm running, keep running straight. Even though, you know, I ran into the, that's that tackle. You know, you can now, you know, tackle out of an animation. But I would love to see Derek Watt continue to run straight, because if I break through here, he would have an opportunity to hit Whitehead. So it's little stuff like that, man. When I say they need to, you know, definitely pump up the AI, I'm going to let the clock run down. Just little stuff like that.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Steelers nothing.
Yeah. Buzz got to go, bro. Yeah, and trust me, guys. I'm the first one to say it. This game, nowhere where it needs to be, man. And wait till y'all see the experiences that I'm sure that we're gonna have on the fly when I start streaming the other games. And that's when you can really see where Madden isn't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just feel like people sometimes confuse feedback with not being able to play a game. Like, people literally think you shouldn't play Madden. And I'm like, well, oh, catch that. Why can't you give feedback and still play it? It's just a game. And y'all know my story. I don't pay for Madden. So, you know, because people try to hit me with that. Oh, but you shouldn't support them. But when have I said I support it? I don't even support the game monetarily. I'm the same dude that when y'all come to my streams and people be like, hey, man, is it worth getting? What do I say? I can't tell you that. You're going to have to rent it or something. Like, I will never tell you to buy a game or not buy a game, because everybody's opinion is different. And really the only reason why I'm even playing the game the way I do is because, you know, it's just, like I said, it's a continuation of my Steelers podcast. That's all. You know, giving my Steelers fans something else to kind of look at and laugh at, man, until the season really hits. I no longer play Madden in a league. I just can't do it. I can't play against users anymore, because it's just, again, the things that I talk about that's wrong with the game. It's not consistent enough. And users are so rewarded for stuff that they shouldn't be rewarded for, bro. Like, they click on ability and, you know, user input and warping guys in position. Like, those type of things, I can't. I just can't deal with it. You know what I mean? I just can't deal with it. And it's a shame, man, because I love playing online, but I can't. I cannot play this game competitively online anymore.
So after the run for
Just
no
can't.
gain, here's 2nd and 10.
So we'll see. You know, I am a football nut, football junkie, so
He's got his man on the comeback.
so of course, you know, my hopes is going to be that this game improves at some point. Because again,
16 yards, a first
the fact of the matter is, you know, people can say all they want about 2K. They're making it very clear that it's an arcade game, man. So there you go. Thank you.
rush, and down he goes.
Looked like he was about to turn around for a minute. Did y'all see that? And y'all have seen that happen in Madden before too. Watch him. It looks like he was about to turn and run the other way.
About half the yardage back on the sack.
Thank you.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
But yeah, man, it really hurts my heart, man, that they even the NFL are basically promoting it as being non-simulation product, because it just lets us know, man, that it's not going to be what we want.
2nd and 19.
Madden is really your only chance, man, unless the NFL opens the license.
Allen.
You know, it's funny because people, you know, the average Joe always will say,
Good for 7.
man, why won't 2K? Why won't it? It's the NFL, bruh. It's the NFL that controls the cards. They are the ones who control the cards.
By 2nd quarter.
Until the NFL, until the NFL
It's out.
decides that they're gonna let. Oh, come on, man!
They get it down, but not before he takes it across
Did
the
you see this?
40-yard line. 13 yards.
And see why is Minka still out there? See what I'm saying? God, man, come on. But yeah, until you get a situation where, let's see, let's put Hufanga back there. Oh, he's already out there, so let's put this kid back there. Until you get a situation where the NFL opens it up, this is what you're gonna deal with. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna put True Font back there. Oh, he's already on the defense too. No, not strong. Yeah, until you get a situation where the NFL
It's a first down as well.
decides that they want to open it up, you know, because that was their opportunity right there, right? That was their opportunity. But they decided they want to let 2K do a
Allen now looks to
non-simulation product, whatever that is.
complete.
So that's what I want people to understand. It's the NFL is who your beef is with, right? It's the NFL. That is who you should be mad at as far as why there is no other NFL product.
On 2nd down now.
It is their fault.
They'll get only 3 there. So
Yeah, we can be mad at 2K, EA, for not, you know, producing the game that we all want, of course, and we should be. But it is not EA's fault. A lot of people seem to think it's EA's fault why there's only one game. It's not. They just, you know, they're the ones who, if you want to call it fortunate, they're the ones who are fortunate enough to have the license. It's just that simple.
Find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
first kick 47. This one looks good as well.
So, yeah, man. Oh, boy.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to
I'm just trying to get through this game really quick, man.
amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even.
Just wanted to get this. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time, man. But I want to hurry up and get the season started, man.
They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion.
And we'll do that. I'm not sure what next day I might stream. Maybe Wednesday, perhaps. Perhaps Wednesday.
Have it a gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone. A run for Snell.
Oh.
And the second wave of
See, like all of those
as they stop him by
triggered animations, like EA has got to go away from that. And it's crazy because haven't y'all seen in this game, there are times when it's free. It seems like the tackles are free. But then there's those other times, man, when,
and a great example right there for the loss on the
come on. They got to get rid of that one, too.
tight end. And he'll get
They got to get rid of that tackle. Not that I'm disagree with a shoestring tackle, but it's, again, that's one of the scripted animations. They got to get rid of that stuff. Just let the game play out on its own, man. You don't have to script tackles.
Now Snell.
It's just like my man said from the guy from Maximum Football when he said we don't have to have tackle animations. We have physics. We let physics take care of that. And then some people will say that's a bad example because, the game is not great aesthetically. I get it, but that's the idea. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. Yeah, the NFL is more money hungry than EA. They literally started the license talks because 2K came out at $20. That's it, bruh. Fam, can you say it louder for the people in the back? That's it. That is the reason why we're in the situation we're in right now. 2K tried to undercut Madden. Let's call it what it is. Because at that time, I don't know why I don't have McFarlane in the game. I forgot about Anthony McFarlane. Let me actually put him in for the remainder of the game as a starter. That is it. That is a true fact. Fact of the matter is, this is what happened. 2K tried to undercut Madden, okay? Because again, Madden was the juggernaut at the time. They tried to undercut Madden, and it came out at $20. And for those folks that, don't remember that far back, on that console of games were $49.99, right? $49.99. 2K came out at $19.99. Got a lot of people to buy into it, myself included. Once we saw the game and saw what it had to offer, we was like, what is Juju doing back in there? Go out of bounds. So when we saw what the game had to offer, and mind you, I'll be honest, back then I was a lot younger. I want the SimFBallCritic then. So I couldn't critique every aspect of the game, but what caught my eye was it was a replication of Sunday Night Football. It was a true replication of ESPN Sunday Night Football. From presentation, graphics, and the gameplay was good. So it had me. You know what I'm saying? It worked. I said, oh boy, this game is all right. Did Nick Foles get hit right there? Let me see. And mind you, interceptions, if I remember correctly, is on 7. Let me see. Nick Foles got hit. Yeah, he got hit. Man, and I had him. Look, now I can live with this. Some people will look at this and say, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Or they'll say, oh, you suck. Da-da-da-da-da. Look, I knew where I wanted to go. Understand, I usually always know where I want to go. I recognize the matchup early. I had a chance over here too, but I'm like, nah, this is a better situation. Look at this matchup. Look at this matchup. I seen this dude out here off jump. I watched him. And when I saw him run over there, I said, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And then this dude stayed down. I got him. That's easy. That's easy money. Big boy, easy money. But Nick Foles gets hit. Ball is short. Moving like a duck. And there's an interception. Now, again, I don't always like these same animations that trigger. Like, give me more than it's an eyesore when you see the same type of catch animation happen over and over and over. But that was supposed to happen in that scenario. But yeah, that's the truth of the matter, man. That's really what happened. That was what happened, and that's why we have one football game basically to speak of now. Oh, good swat. That is the reason why we are where we are, folks. My boy Zuafek online, I see. But yeah, man. Why not? Maybe we'll get a punt return or something. Who is that kid? If that's the same dude over there, he got 2 sacks. Got 2 sacks in the game, man. See, that's somebody we definitely would pay attention to and keep on the roster. But yeah, man. And again, if it wasn't for that, The NFL, we would be looking at both games right now. We would literally have NFL 2K21 and Madden NFL 21. And let me tell you this. This is the other thing that most people don't want to agree to, but I'm telling you this would be the case. Madden would be phenomenal. If Madden was still going neck to neck with 2K, the game would be phenomenal right now. I'm confident in that. Competition, baby. If they had to compete, we talking about a totally different ballgame. So, just my thoughts. What? Look, I told you guys. With this slider set, and I can't guarantee the gameplay is going to be the same for everybody, but I even made an independent video about this. For whatever reason, when you cut down the passing accuracy, you have more control over where you place the ball. I don't usually like to back up that far, but I wanted to give myself some room. Look at that throw. Fam, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to spend so much time here, but these are the things I talk about. And this is a lot of times, this is what you're going to get from my streams. I like to do breakdowns during the streams. And I promise, guys, I won't do it as much, especially once the season starts. But look, this is the type of gameplay that you want. Not because I made the catch, but look, there's no two-man animation. None. Hollywood, if you're still here, you see what I'm saying, Hollywood? And I know you've seen this doing your slider sets. Look at this. And this is on PS5. If I remember correctly, I don't think Hollywood, I don't think you got your PS5 yet. And if you haven't, hopefully you'll get it soon, my brother. But look at this. This is the stuff that baffles me. This stuff right here. And I'm actually going to grab this as a clip, and I'm going to post this as an independent video. So you always hear me talk about two-man animation interference. But then you have instances like this that there's no interference. This is a backup receiver. I assume a backup cornerback. That's Nick Foles. I have the slider set turned way down. I think I was on 33. And I've continued to say, when you have the sliders down for passing accuracy, you can control the ball a lot better. How crazy is that? But I want you to pay attention to multiple things here. Look at the corner. He's going to get lost chasing the receiver. Looks back for the football. Can't find it. Now he looks back this way. Look. He's still looking for it. Look at this. Fam. EA. Corporate. Execs. This needs to play out all the time. Why am I targeting the corporate? Because you have to allow the devs the time to produce this type of gameplay. Look at this. The boy's still looking for the ball, fam. Look at him. Where's the ball? Oh, he got it. And look at the ball placement. This is why I always say it ain't on the devs, bro. Now listen, the devs are responsible for what they put in the game, yes. But trust me when I say this, especially me, because you guys know my history with EA. There are things in this game that need to be flushed out. The potential is there. Corporate EA, get it together and let these devs go to work. Thank you. All right, man, that's going to be an independent video. If somebody can timestamp that for me, please. Okay, hold on. My man Aaron says that was nice, but the receiver's looking at the ball when it's coming, then turns his head away at least a second before. Yeah, and that's, again, those are those things. Listen. And I'm not saying you're saying this, but it's not perfect. But this is what I'm saying. You guys always, you've heard me when I give my feedback, I always say, look, I want head tracking to always be a factor. That's a simple case of head tracking. And if he looked the wrong way, so be it, but it should be a penalty for that. It should be a penalty if he turned his head away. Maybe he drops it. So I'm there with you. But again, I don't want anybody to mistake my feedback as, and I don't think you guys are doing it because you guys rock with me. You know what I'm saying? But people often, when they comment on videos, they think that when I say anything good about Madden, right? It's weird. People think that you're co-signing the game or you're saying the game is great, and I'm not. I consistently talk bad about the game in terms of feedback. It's weird. It's like people hear one little thing you say and they run with that. So I never want anybody who's seeing this video to think that I'm praising that. But fam, you can't sit here and tell me that you didn't look at that play and say, wow, that was all right. It could be better. Like my man Aaron said, it could be better, but that won't bad. That's all I'm talking about. Why doesn't the game play like that more often? Where two-man animations are not overriding anything, you're letting it, you let it play out one to one, and the AI is coming into play. And what I mean by coming into play, when you look at the replay there, it looked like the defender AI was a part of that because he's trying to find the ball. That's it. That's what's supposed to dictate coverage, right? It ain't supposed to be no dice roll. Now, you can tinker with how people's ratings, what effect the ratings have on them, fine. But it shouldn't be, we're going to make coverage more effective by turning up. No. Ratings and all that should be a factor, but also, what is this guy doing? Is he looking at the football? It's cool if it's a cover 2. It's cool if it's cover 6. It's cool if it's quarters and all of that. Right? Whatever you call is great. But ultimately, what should decide what happens is, where is this guy looking? Where's he looking? And that always should dictate whether you catch the football, miss the football, get there in time, etc., etc. And that's on both defense and offense. That should be the driving factor. I don't care what your ratings are. You could be Deion Sanders, and if you ain't looking at the football, you shouldn't be able to make the play. So that's just my thoughts on that. Oh, get there. Oh, oof. Oof. That's just my thoughts on that, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, Marlon. I'm going to read your comment here in a second. You said still not enough player control. One example is why can't you put your D tackle and nose tackle in a tilt position? I'd like to see more stunt 3-4 or stunt 4-3 on defense and better playbook selection. Yeah, see, Marlon, I'm right there with you, and that's like the icing on the cake, right? Like it's so many things that to me that they got to get to make that stuff work. You understand what I'm saying? I'll explain in a minute. Oh, let's go. So, in order for the stunts and all that stuff to work, the way I would imagine that you want it to work, physics and all that got to matter in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Leverage got to matter. Those type of things have to matter in them trenches. Then we can really feel the benefit of that. You see what I'm saying? So, it's odd for me, man. It's odd for me when I give my feedback, only because, and again, it's probably because I've had the opportunity to actually go down there and see what's good and how things work, right? It's almost a detriment because to me, I want all of those things too, but then I'm always questioning, well, how does that play out on the field? If physics ain't right, if leverage ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, it's oh, beautiful. All right, let me show y'all that. Again, this is not me saying this is good. I'm just saying this is the type of gameplay I want to see. A lot of people, when they say Sim, you always say, man, you want to be able to see what the guy's thinking and that. What do you mean by that? This is what I mean right here. Watch this dude. No, not him. Where is he? 34. Watch him at 34. Now, I'm not saying he's right or wrong here. I'm just saying Watch this, right? Now, we don't know why he did that. We all can assume broken coverage because it's Madden. But what I'm saying, whenever the game, let's say Madden gets to a point where we all say, yo, Madden, all right, Madden's dope. What I want to be able to do is come here and say, why did he do that? And when I look at this, oh, okay, he jumped inside, right? And then realized, wait a minute, I left this guy open. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't cover this dude in front of me. Again, it's tricky with Madden because we all trying to figure out if the coverage is broken because Madden's coverage in certain coverages has been broken. We all know that. But I want to see this when the game is a simulation. If this was 2K, I want to see stuff like this happen. Maybe this dude is low rated. I want a game where I can go in and be like, that's why I don't want him out there. He's lost. He's chasing the wrong people. And then y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all understand that example right there? Let's take Madden off the table. If this was 2K Sports or San Diego Studios, if Sony was making football again, I want a football game where, because this dude might not be the best, he's a backup. I want to see decisions like this. I'm going to come in. Let's assume that the football game we're playing is the greatest game we ever played. I love stuff like this as a sim guy because I would be like, oh, man, this is why I don't want him out there. Artie Burns, anybody? You understand what I'm saying? But it's hard. That's why I always say, I don't know. People say they want a sim game, but what happens when the game is a simulation and stuff like that happens? How many people are going to be cool with that? Even if they tell you, well, look, if the guy's low rated, he's going to make mistakes. Some people ain't going to be cool with that. But it's tricky with Madden, man, because you just the programming just doesn't make you believe that that's authentic. You know what I'm saying? But I love seeing stuff like that. That's what I love. Like, I want my game to play like that. You get what I'm saying? My man said he wants to see the. Okay, I'm gonna read that in a second. I'll read that in a second. I feel like I'm about to mess up here, but what the heck? Let's try it. It's preseason, man. There he is. Good catch, boy. That might keep you on the team. Let me read my man's comment. Whoa, really quick, man. Shout outs to my man King Arthur for the donation. Appreciate that, my dude. I don't know why I just said your name there in text, so I got to fix that. But let me, I'm going to come right back to you. Let me read my man's comment. He says, I just want to see the exact same football we see on Sundays, and EA has turned that into an insult of our intelligence. I feel you. But I ask you this, Marlon, and this is just me having a conversation with you. We see that on Sunday. So I always ask gamers, where's the thin line? Again, take Madden off the table. I'm not saying Madden. I'm not trying to justify Madden. I'm just saying in general, if this was the greatest football game we ever played, right? And that happened, how many gamers will accept that? Because you see that on Sunday. Again, Pittsburgh Steelers fans know this. Not only have we seen that from some of our corners, I do Terrible Towel Tuesdays during the season, and I break down films showing these type of things. So that's why I'm saying the thin line is tricky. You know what I'm saying? But my man says, Sim, I think that ESBC game is fire. I'm a martial artist, and I see so much realism in the movement and strikes. Also, Madden should have hit sticks that wrap up as well as not just pinball players. Absolutely. Shout outs to you for the donation. And I didn't know you was nice with your hands like that, man. Martial artist. I might have to get you come roll with me. So when cats start talking crazy. But yeah, man, I agree. Again, we've been preaching that for years. I need to see more wrap-up tackles in general. Hit stick, and then another thing that hit stick shouldn't do. Hit stick shouldn't be fumbles all the time. You see dudes get rocked all the time in the league. They don't fumble every single time. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much. Again, like I told you guys, it's physics and player interactions and those things, allowing physics to determine what happens. That takes care of all of that, bro. It would take care of all of that stuff. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Benny Snell. It would take care of all of that. Those little fixes, and they're not necessarily little, but those type of fixes takes care of all of that, fam. All of that. Oh, they got that box loaded. See if we can hit Gentry quick. I don't want to chance that slant unless it's open. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There you go, coach. What a play. And the touchdown. Okay, Matt Canada. I see you, a.k.a. SimFBallCritic. What a play.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets ahead of steam.
Yeah, Marlon. That's the thing, man. It drives you nutty. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Y'all have seen this before, but I do appreciate Madden adding this little touch. And I'm going to be honest. I am kind of glad that I'm not glad that they only added it to certain players, but I appreciate the gameplay it creates now that not all players have this. And you will still see it. It's a little more subtle. But I'm glad they added that component, man. And that was, in Madden 20? I am happy that they added that. Because that's something that, man, if you guys remember, Backbreaker used to do it all the time on its own. And Madden just now getting it. But that adds to the realism. Reach out for that pylon, baby. Love it. But my man Marlon is absolutely correct. Correct. Absolutely. It's like with Madden, you don't know, can you believe that it happened because they programmed the mistake in it? I don't know. That's the thing, man. Madden's track record don't allow us to believe in that. But like you said, physics, like you said that I said, so we both said, you got to make the physics, man. Physics has to drive everything. And I get it. Listen, it's not easy. Let's be honest. The only football game we ever saw that was purely physics was Backbreaker, but the rest of that game wasn't good, right? It had great AI, but the game just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Now, hardcore football guys like me played it for what it was and enjoyed the physics because I had never seen anything like that. But the truth of the matter is it didn't have those extra elements that we would want to have seen along with that. So I will admit, it's hard. It's got to be a hard thing to produce that type of gameplay and allow it to play out on its own and all of that. It's got to be hard to do that. But at the end of the day, fam, it's 2021. You got the physics playing out in certain aspects of the game. It should be able to play out everywhere. Just my opinion, man. The hardware, you have the hardware now to make that happen. Turn around. You have the hardware now to make that happen. Shout out to my man King Arthur for another donation, man. Appreciate you, brother. He says the hit sticks, what'd you say? The kind of hit sticks I'm thinking of is like Javon Clowney. Oh, hold on. I know what you're saying, but let me read it. Let me get back to the play real quick. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go pick it up. Let's go, big boy. Bigums. Boy, running slow as molasses, ain't he? Okay, this is the back. I see the backup boys trying to make it happen out here. Holding on the defense. Oh, no. I'm taking a touchdown, dude. Okay. Backup boys is trying to make it happen out there, capping. Just look at that replay. But really quick, man, he says the kind of hit sticks I'm thinking of is like the Javon Clowney hit, Jadeveon Clowney hit that he's famous for. Also, I don't mind teaching you, bro. Been teaching for 7 years, and I'm versed in 8 different disciplines. Lord, have mercy. Let me tell you something, man. Me and my brother, long time ago, we don't really practice it anymore, and I still know it, but have you ever heard of a style called Wing Chun? We studied that for about 3 or 4 years, man. We had a guy, a Muslim guy that my brother knew that, was fluent in that, you know what I'm saying? And he used to teach us. So I still know a little bit of that, It's crazy. I'm so glad that I didn't know that when I was young. Because that style of fighting is definitely, boy, in the club, close quarters. Oh my goodness. I'm really glad I didn't know that when I was like 20 years old, 21, 22. Probably wouldn't have been good. You know what I'm saying? But look at this, man. My man gets in there. Boom. I do like this little element that they've added now. It makes it look like they're going in for like somewhat of a wrap. Pokes the ball out. Okay. All right. So there's some elements, man, that, again, they could work on a lot of these things and they could make this game a much better ball game. A much better game.
It's good to make it 17-7. So not only the confidence, the pickup on the other side, the scoop.
With the new Xbox and PS5 engines, EA or 2K should have a lot more wiggle room to bring more physics and player control to the game. Amen, man. Amen, brother. I'm actually going to throw a round of applause for that one. Amen to that, brother. Hopefully you heard that round of applause. But yeah, I can't disagree with that, not one bit. I'm right there with you, my brother. There's no reason. There's no reason why they can't do that. Because see, look. See, they have added, and I know for a fact, you know, just speaking with some of the dads, they have added more weight and momentum into Madden next gen. You're seeing it, right? It's there. It's just that there's still too much mix of governed gameplay along with it, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? That is the issue. There's too much governance going on along with the physics that are there. They just got to turn it loose, man. They can't be afraid to let it rock. They got to do it. Why didn't I keep running with him? Oh, okay, fam. Okay, boy. I'm trying to make the squad. I turned him loose, man, only because I was trying to play my zone area, and I didn't recognize that nobody was over there. So if I would have saw that nobody else was over there, I would have kept running with him. And look, because of my fatigue, look at how tired Gilbert is because of the fatigue setting. Oh, what was I doing right there? Did y'all see Gilbert? I would like to see Madden really have a team hype, like if the defense get a pick, the offense skills go up with a drive. Man, do you guys remember which Madden was that? Was it 12 or 13? I think it might have been 13. Y'all remember dynamic player performance? Y'all remember that? Remember the trailer for it? And they showed Eli, and his performance was going up and down based on how he was, based on what was going on in game. Y'all remember that? What happened to it? What happened to it? Those are one of those things that I talk about when I say that the devs a lot of times, man, why is that title text there? I must have took something off my alert. Thank you again, man. King Arthur, you going crazy with it tonight, brother. I appreciate you, man. He says, I teach that as well. It's a combo on offense and defense collectively. There are sublets to it that allow you to attack a person's joints quickly. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I forgot what it was called, but when me and my brother would just stand close to, together trying to poke each other and stuff like that, and we pock-side away. That I love it. Sometimes me and him will still fool around, but we not enough. We don't currently actively practice it. But that used to be part of the exercise. We just stand arm to arm like this close together, and all we could do is move our arms and try to hit each other. And we blocking and tongue-signing it out, pock-side to the chest. Love it. But like I said, it's a good thing that I did not know that when I was a young chump. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like me, I don't know if everybody has, but if you like me, you had a couple. You and your homeboys had a couple little tussles in the club. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of y'all haven't, but if you like me, you've had a tussle or two. And like I said, to have known something like that would not have been good, because I don't know if my discipline would have been there mentally, to not go full throttle. If you learning something at that age, I probably would have been waiting for the opportunity. And I'm not even a violent person, but it's just like when you learn a new jump shot, right? You want to take it out on the court and see if it works. On Saturday, you go hit the gym or go to the playground, go to the park. You want to see if it works. So I'm pretty sure at 20, I would have been wanting to see if it worked. So I would have been waiting. I would have been waiting for the opportunity for some cat to nudge me or something and, trying to beef and we get into it. I'd have been like, all right, go ahead, do something. Go ahead and swing, brother. I'm waiting. Please do it. So like I said, it's look at this, Benny Snell in the slot. Let me see if we can hit Benny across the middle real quick. There you go, Benny Snell. So it's definitely a good thing that I learned it, in my later years, when I was my later 20s, I was like 27, 28-ish, maybe a little soon. No, it was a little sooner than that because I moved from Virginia when I can't remember. But yeah, it wasn't the early years. It wasn't teen years and, 21, 22. I was a little more mature. And at that time, I won't, it was no more fights or anything like that at that stage of life, even like how I feel now. If I ain't never had to fight a physical fist fight with somebody, a random dude in my life again, it's fine with me. Look at this. Here's another difference, guys, that you'll see on the, the next gen versions of the game. See that? The player movement, I'm telling you. Some people try to say there's no difference in the game. That's not true. Now, is it still Madden 21? Yeah, it's not a completely different game, but you see the difference and you feel the difference when you play the game. It's little stuff like that. Player movement is definitely an improvement. Definitely. Route running, definitely an improvement. And like I said, some of the player interaction is an improvement. You know what? I'm about to run this clock down, man, so I can be done with this. Go spend some time with my lady. Oh, see how I was able to dip inside right there? So I'm going to go ahead and burn this clock. It's true clock. Let's see what they suggest us do here. See if we can get Wallace a catch.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, good catch. Oh, he dropped it. I thought he was going to catch that thing. He dropped it. Oh, man. Thought he was going to catch that thing. Come on, player.
If they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to get
my wife just texted me. She said, are you making a little son popcorn? I got one of those actual movie theater like popcorn machines. And I told him I would tonight. So yeah, let me hurry up and get this over with, guys.
During the course of practice each and every day, the best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football.
But I appreciate you guys coming through tonight, man. I'm going to go ahead and wind down the rest of the night. Me and the lovely lady going to chill, watch a little TV, man. We both work from home, so, we can hang a little bit. We like to relax our weekend like that. You know what I mean?
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Oh! Y'all heard me go off right there. Y'all ain't never heard me scream like that. Oh, that was about to be pretty. Who's that? Who's homie? Who is this? That's true fun. But like I said, I love, oh, look at it. See, I like this right here. Like the little one hand, bam. Okay. Like that. Peels off of it. Now, why does he come off of it? Oh, I know why. It's what I called. It's the coverage that I called to keep him right there, out there in the quarter flat, pretty much. But look at this, man. Like how he broke on that thing. Oh, and he drops it. But see, I like the low interceptions because again, it creates more realism. And look. And he reacts to it. I remember when my homeboy Azure Effect, man. Shout out to my man Azure. I done said his name a few times tonight. We used to always say that there weren't any, and I'm gonna go frame for frame here, so it might look like it's skipping to you guys. We used to always say there weren't any drop animations. That used to be something we used to say even all the way back in 2012, probably. But I like this interaction. What I like to see the game go to next, I want to see the hands more active. Meaning that guys, they're doing more of the hands are going to the ball. You know, like I would like to see that. And they have to squeeze the ball and all that. Like that's how you could take it to another level.
To throw again.
Oh, screen.
They'll set up the screen to Vaughn.
Ah, that was on me. You see, I tried to strafe. I should have just ran towards him. I should have just ran towards him. But I tried to strafe because I was anticipating a juke or a cutback. Why is Bush back out there?
Allen now on first down.
Get him. Get him. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Come on, man.
27.
This is PS5, brother. So what's that, Gen 5? Oh, whoa. I guess it's Gen 5.
They did it well there.
PS5.
Executed crossing route. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more.
Oh.
And his throw will be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really,
But like I said, man, shout outs to my guy. My man, Jacob Reed. I'm really liking the way his slider set feels, man. I really like the way his slider set feels. Slider set feels.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Come on, Brown. What y'all doing, man? You know, the game feels balanced. You know what I'm saying? Especially, again, if you play the game in a more traditional way and you don't try to abuse the AI and all that junk. Ah, come on. I should not have gone for the big hit there. That's why it was a face mask. And a lot of times they do that, man, if you come in flying at the wrong time. And I even have face masks turned down.
Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
First down, and they're going to throw with
Oh, wide open in the middle.
And it's complete.
All right. Allen trying to nice us up here, I see.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time.
My backup's getting some work, ain't they? These boys getting thrown on.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
At about the 5.
No, they not. And that's, who's that, Cam Sutton? Yeah.
The tackle is made at about the 5. 10 more for
Man, these dudes giving up everything.
It's a first down.
They gonna make us, like I said, I'm not even trying to, who cares about winning the game or not. But
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got it.
dang,
And just shy of the goal
I got stuck, y'all. I got caught up in traffic. Y'all saw that? I was trying to fight through traffic.
Just 4. Second down.
Oh boy,
At the Steelers' 1-yard line.
I got caught up in traffic there. I couldn't get over there. Easy touchdown.
To try to get in.
King Arthur, man, appreciate the donation again, man. How much money you dropping tonight? He said, man, I support what you do, bro. So a few bucks here and there is nothing. What do you think about catch and tackle modifiers? I'm all in favor of that, man. I'm all in favor of that. You want to make the game, to me, you got to shoot for authenticity and simulation first, right? And then after that, you want to separate people with a skill gap. Then modifiers and things like that. Add as many combinations of stuff that you can add. You know what I'm saying? Separate the big boys from the little boys, man. I'm all for that. But like my man said earlier, I want to see more wrap tackles. And, you know, maybe that could be a modifier or vice versa. Maybe you do a modifier if you want to kind of lunge and go in for the big hit with the shoulder instead of wrapping. You know, wrap tackle probably should be the traditional way, even if it's a hard hit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was about to be ghost, baby. Let's do that again, just from a different formation. Yeah, the power seemed like it's working. Oh, it was about to be house call. My man came up off of that, though, really quick. And block shed kicked in. It was about to be curtain. See if I can run strong power.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Nah, let's go dive. Actually, let's go back to the play now. They got smart, and that man, he moved.
McFarland once more. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back.
The outside guy played that well. I had nowhere to go. Just run a little quick screen here. See if I can get McFarland going. Oh, come on, fam. Come on, McFarland. I'm going to go for it. Why not? Why not? I don't want this game to continue. So I'm trying to get the game over with. I don't want to do – I'm not trying to do overtime. I told you guys I'm about to get out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to get this game over. Oh, we got single coverage over here. A slant should be there. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Let's go downfield, baby.
Executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
I hate that animation too, man. I really hate that one. Shout out, man, King Arthur. Come on, man. Appreciate you, brother. He says, for example, a hit stick will require you to build an X amount of momentum to pull it off as effectively as a player's ratings allow. Yes, you're talking my language, brother. That's what I'm saying, man. It's got to be about stuff like that. To me, it has to be. You know, anything else would be uncivilized. Shout outs to, who was that? Sir Charles? Yeah, man, it's got to be based off of stuff like that, brother. It's got to be. You know what I mean? Oh, boom, got him. Oh, catch it. Oh, he did catch it. I thought he dropped it. But y'all see how fast, see, again, I try to play, and this is the reason why I throw a lot of picks in this game. I always say, I don't play Madden. I play football. Y'all see how fast I read that? Did y'all see how fast I read that? Like, quick. Bam. I already know where I got him. I already know where I'm at. And you're supposed to be able to do this. Fit this ball in front of the safety. And this is what I'm saying. This is good gameplay here, meaning that this is not even cheating. This guy can't get there that fast. Nobody's faster than the football. And see, it's moments like that when I play Madden, I'm like, fam, why does this game not play like this all the time? And it don't matter if it's in my favor or not. I just want the game to play accordingly. I'm about to mess it up here, though. They got too deep. Let's see.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right.
Try to get the aggressive catch right there. Try to get the aggressive catch right there. But I ain't got my horses out there. You know what I'm saying? So my guys ain't out there. Claypool probably would get that. He probably gets that. Claypool probably gets that. Now we got to go for the end zone. Cause my man's ain't making this kick. We gotta go with something short to the outside. He not making that kick, man. Promise you. Not from 55. Boswell ain't making that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Boswell is not making that kick.
Back to throw again.
Ah.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo, that corner played that nice. He played that nice. He played that real nice. Need something to the sideline. I'm either going to go for all the money or I'm going to go to the side. Oh, God, that's Benny Snell. Maybe we get Wallace underneath. Let me shift the line. Maybe we can get Wallace to the sideline. Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
That's Madden for you. Thank you. I'm glad the game is over, though. But that's Madden for you. Look at the ball trajectory here. Watch this. Watch this. And little things like that, too, is what they got to work on in this game. Look at the ball trajectory, folks.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there.
That is ridiculous.
They've seen things that have happened before.
But it don't matter to me. I mean, I'm glad this game is over. I would have been sick if that was the season, the regular season. But look at the ball trajectory. Look at this. Fam. Where, like, and see, here's the nonsense. Remember what I told y'all. Here's when they, we're going to throw him in. We're going to just throw him in front of that. See what I'm saying? That ball's supposed to be out there. Bam. That ball is supposed to go to the sideline. There's no way that this dude is supposed to get there. So it's these moments, man, that I say. Sometimes you see a good situation like that pass play I showed y'all earlier, and then you get these. Like, come on. Come on, man. But whatever. I'm glad the game is over with, man, so I can go ahead and go spend some time with my little one and my wifey. He shouldn't even be up this time of night, but you know, man. With the remote learning, he don't have to sign in until 9, so we let him stay up a little longer. All right, that's the ball game, guys. So basically, let's go ahead and speed through this. And we will, what we shall do is take a look at, maybe we'll jump ahead, man, and we'll see what other free agents are remaining. I think I got my team, though. I like how this team, you know, for the most part, I like how they feel. Not great, but, you know, there might be some areas that we can. Well, actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look after this game. I don't want to wait until I'm gonna just ghost upgrade these guys because I'm not really paying attention to this particular team. But let's go ahead and do our quick cuts. But let's see who else can help us, man. Let's look at all these positions really quick. I keep hitting the wrong thing. We don't need Bell. We don't need receivers. We don't need a tight end. We ain't got nothing on the line. Might as well keep with what I got. I mean, we was running the football pretty well, so I ain't mad at that. This might be a good look at left end, though. Ooh, 7.39 for a year. Trent Murphy might be a good signing, too. Jabal Sheard. Let's take a look at what I need them to do for me. Power move, 79, 76, 83, and 88 finesse. Woo! Oh, no, I might have to grab. I mean, we got the money. I might have to pay him. We got the bread. So, you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? We got the money. I ain't tripping. Let's sign D Ford. I don't think we need much else. Let's see if Greedy's still there. We're going to load up on corners. Greedy's still there. That's something we can work with. 93 speed. Let's see where his man coverage is at. 83. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Greedy. All right, now let's trim the fat. So we have 63. This should be quick. This should be quick and easy. Show you guys how I'm gonna do this. Practice squad a lot of these dudes. Nope, you can go player. I don't know you. All right. Wide receivers. I like this Cleveland kid, man. He made a nice catch for us, and I think we can practice squad him. I think we're gonna run with 5 on the active roster for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll practice squad you too. It's because he got a little speed. In case somebody go down and I need a vertical threat, go pull one of them boys from P squad. Marquise Haynes. Let's see. We'll practice squad him too. Matter of fact, we're gonna practice squad both of them dudes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. See how many center. Yeah, let's practice squad one of them because that dude could probably 2 of them. He could probably play guard for us too. That center. He has one of his blocking attributes is up to an 80 something. And let me see if I got enough linemen. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna keep is 8. I don't know this cat, but he can kick rocks. Let's see. We might put D Ford over here. Yeah, D Ford might start. D Ford might have to start over Tim Jernigan. I'll let Tim be the rotational piece for us. So let's see. 1, 2, 2 here, 3 there. Yeah. So P squad you. Let me see. He ain't got nothing to offer really. We go ahead and put you on the let you rock. Let you rock. Holla player. This is our draft pick. This kid here. So we want to keep him around. So we will practice. No, we'll keep him on the roster. We'll keep 3 D tackles. This kid made some. Yeah, I like both of them dudes. I like their speed. And one of them dudes got off. He had 2 sacks in that game. Yee, look at all these corners. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, somebody got to go. I might let Brown go. God, look at his speed though. Justin Lane is probably going to be the guy that's got to go. But I built him up a little more than Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton play rec is a little higher. I think I'm going to put Justin Lane on the fritz. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. I like that. Nice little lineup right there. We only got one of these dudes, but we're going to turn. I want him to be more of a lurking type player, so I'm going to turn him into free safety. Even though I know, in the real world, he wouldn't do that, but I want to have a backup, and that's the best way, to kind of get your guys some time. Let's say Minka goes down, he'll be the next man up. So I think that's what we're going to rock with. 53. How did I do that? You see that? That's great. All right, so let's go ahead and advance, and I'll show you guys who will be playing next. Will be the Falcons. And that's going to do it, guys. So I'm going to get on out of here. Touch pass would have worked as well. Yeah, you're right, man. So I can't really put that on them so much. So this is where we're going to leave it. I might play a couple of these games before I stream again, but hopefully I can come back and stream with you guys on Wednesday. We'll see. But outside of that, man, hope you guys enjoyed. I surely did. So, yeah. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Make sure you subscribe, cut on your notifications, hit that like button, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. Until then, be safe, be blessed, be safe, be blessed. Have a good night. Peace. Hold up. Show the sliders. Y'all right. My bad. Real quick. Here they go. My bad. Hope y'all still here, but here they are. Player skill. Boom. This is what we got it on. Oh. Theirs is still up to... This should be down to 7-2. This should be down to 7-2. But there they go. All right. Some of these are my alterations, like this one. Injuries, I have it there. 78 is their fatigue, their speed threshold. I usually play fatigue at about 70 anyway. Here are the penalty sliders. All right. I turn my roughing the passer down to 15 because it's ridiculous. If you leave it at 50, it's just not realistic. And here's what we got. All right. And look at this. Fumbles are up to 73. 65 for the CPU, and you still saw me get a fumble. So it's the game plays balanced to me, man. It plays really balanced to me. So if you play it from a simulation standpoint, then boom, that's what you're going to get. But all right, guys, I'm really going this time. Y'all be good. Peace.